Hello everyone, welcome back to another FSD Beta video. We are on 69.3.1 still. We are headed out today on like a robotaxi challenge to go get some fast food. Yeah, it's the weekend, so we're gonna go out and get some burgers and we'll head back and we'll see how FSD Beta is gonna do. Oh, I should have used FSD Beta to get out of that parking spot. My bad. Alright, here we go. Oh, and we're getting into some braking here for no reason. Okay, and it's figuring out that it doesn't need to do that, and it's accelerating again. Weird start, okay? So I'm really hoping, okay, another slight brake situation happening right now again. That's very weird. Why is it doing that? That's so odd. It never does that. Okay. Oh, there's nobody really behind us, so I'm not really intervening, but it's not very desirable. Okay, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you guys haven't really yet liked and subscribed to my channel, please do it. Like my video, it'll help me boost my viewers, and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you can get notified whenever a video drops. We've got some pedestrians here with some dogs, so we are going to stop for them. Awesome, look at that. And I love the visualization of the dogs. Look at that, 2 dogs coming up on the screen. That's very, very cool. All right, and then cars accelerating again all by itself. This is really cool, really like it. Yeah, I'm really hoping over here it will take the right lane and to go right. Awesome, yeah, this is really cool. I was trying this route before and was positioning itself more to the right, or to the left, I mean, for the stern, which is not very good. So we should be able to go. It's very slow. Okay. And then starts accelerating a little bit more aggressive. I am actually going to change one setting over here. I'm going to change the profile from an average to an assertive drive. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the first few turns that we have over here, we shouldn't really be braking here. Okay, so the first few turns that we have over here, it tends to find it a little bit difficult to change lanes, and it takes a very long time, and then it kind of misses its exit. So I'm going to try assertive profile just to see if there's any difference. I don't really think I played around with those settings a little bit a while back. Maybe like three versions back, and yeah, I didn't really find any difference between them, to be honest. So I kind of left it on average and never really touched it after that. But I think it's mostly it's for overtaking, or if it finds a slow vehicle like this, it should be overtaking a little bit more faster than usual. But I mean, in this situation, it's not really doing it as well. So. But here we are doing it now. Okay, after this traffic light, we've got a right turn, and we'll see how it does. We should be signaling now to go right. Very nice. Okay. It's finding it a little bit difficult to get into the turn, so we shouldn't really brake over here. I'm going to give it a tap on the accelerator, and then we should be merging over here. Here we go. Yeah, nice. Okay, so now after this merge, we should be signaling to go left. So I'm hoping it will do that, and if it doesn't, I will disengage and go left, just because if we take another route, it's not going to be that interesting for testing FSD Beta, or testing purposes, let's say. We shouldn't brake here. Oh, look at that. It's actually it's being a little bit more assertive, so I like it. Yeah. I think it did change a little bit in the driving, kind of like the driving mode, I guess. Then we should be turning left over here. We should be turning left over here. And this is the one that it's going to miss, so I'm going to disengage, actually. So that's our first disengagement. Engaged back over here, and let's see if it takes this left. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Okay. Alright, so it's not very happy to take that lane change over there. I'm not too sure. And changing the profile really didn't do much, so I've tried it on average. I pretty much always drive on average, so it didn't I don't feel like there was much difference. Okay, so we're turning over here. It's widening up a little bit. It shouldn't, but it's not too bad. Yeah, that lane change was not very smooth. I think it's struggling with the snow that's caked up on the marking, the lane marking. I'm gonna bump it up over here just because our conditions are a little bit. I actually might change the autopilot setting and bump up the speed a little bit too. So we should be going straight from here, and then there should be a right turn coming up. So yeah, I'm not really sure why it's braking hard for these. It's just this. I think it's the snow marking. So I did give it a tap for the accelerator just because I need to send that feedback back to the FSD Beta team. So it's not much of an intervention. It's mostly just for reporting purposes. Alright, so it's deciding to take the right lane here. The street kind of splits from a two lane to a 3-lane street, and it does that transition very nicely every time, so no issues with that. So we're coming up to our right turn soon over here. Yeah, that's a very, very harsh brake. Very harsh brake. I'm not really sure what's that, because it's so weird. I've never seen these brakes before. These harsh braking situations. Interesting. We've got a yield over here, a very, very strange jerk on the steering wheel. So should be good to go here. It shouldn't brake. There's nobody really coming up on the left lane. Changes lanes instantly. Another phantom brake, kind of mild brake going on. Very odd. I've never seen these. Is it because I changed to assertive? I'm not really sure. I might drive on the way back with average setting just to see if there's any difference. Okay, there was a signal. It was an indicator to the left for some reason during that acceleration. Not really sure what's going on with its thoughts there. FSD Beta, what it's thinking. A little bit of a phantom brake there again. Just a touch. So we've got the green light, or the green turning light. Smooth acceleration, very nice. No hesitation at all. Very good commit. Trying to figure out its lane over here. No issues though. Very nice. Like it. Just gonna bump up the speed just a touch. Should be coming up to this unprotected left soon. Very excited to see how it does on this. The steering wheel's jerking a little bit. So you can see the cars, the incoming cars from the other side, they get shaded blue which indicates that the FSD Beta is actually waiting for that car to pass before it turns. Obviously there's a car in front of us, so we are waiting for that car first to cross, and then we will be able to do our turn. Let's see how it does. Okay, so the car in front of us has gone right now. We should creep forward to our turn. Okay, it should brake now. Okay, so it notices the cars that are incoming. You can see that. Notices this truck is coming, but is it gonna pull forward in front of it? Yes, it does. But you know what? That car was slow taking off from there. Oh my God, that is so smart. That is really good. I'm really happy with how it did that. We should be turning in over here. Hopefully we'll be slowing. Oh, nice slowdown for this turn. Really like it. Typically when it gets into a parking lot, it just like overspeeds and goes really mental. But this is really good. It's waiting for those pedestrians to pass as well. Awesome. And now it's clear to go. Come on, you can do it. Very nice. Love it. Ooh, it's going a little bit too fast. Okay, so I'm gonna disengage over here. Just because we are close to our destination. We are in the parking lot, so I'm not really gonna count that as a disengagement. Look at that. We did it all without... Actually, we did one disengagement just to go for a turn, but other than that, it was good. So I'm just gonna go get some food and I'll be back. All right, let's engage now. Here we go. Too fast. Yeah, recognizes that, slows down a bit. Here's our stop sign. Check our route here. Yeah, that's okay. Creeping forward. It's going to have to check for traffic. So as you can see, there's a lot of traffic coming up from our left side, so we're gonna have to wait it out. Now I was told, or it was like a tip, or also like it was like a observation from other FSD Beta drivers, that there has to be 2 lanes that are empty for FSD Beta to commit for a turn. So let's see if that's actually what is going on over here. So we've got someone who's going to be turning right. FSD Beta is not happy to commit for the turn, even though that person was turning. Okay, so this is our last car coming up on our left hand side, and it does creep forward very naturally for it. Awesome, very good. Ooh, and it's slight brake just for that car, that SUV that was crossing from the other side. Very nice. I was worried that it's gonna really slam the brakes for that car, but it didn't. Awesome. Should be taking this right over here. Here we go. A little bit of hesitation there. I'm not really sure. Markings are not very clear as well on that exit, so that could probably be it. Widens up a little bit here for this turn. This is a yield, so it should be yielding for traffic. There's nothing really coming up on our left hand side, so we should be able to go, and it cuts across right to the other lane. So I wouldn't really do that myself. As I say that, I look behind me and the car behind me was doing the same thing, so can't really judge FSD Beta sometimes. A little bit of phantom braking there, not really required. There's a false registration of 30 kilometers an hour over here. I'm not really sure why it does that or where it picks it up from, and it does that all the time. It's always this and it's always on this way of the road, of this road. Ooh, phantom braking over there. I think it's a little bit scared of the incoming traffic, to be honest, because when it detects there's no double yellow lanes, and also there's traffic coming in, incoming traffic at the same time, it kind of gets worried. And it's widening up over here, not really great. Not that good, not great driving over there. But it does do it a little bit sloppy, but not that good. Yeah, you shouldn't really use 2 turning lanes to make a turn. That's not the way it goes. Phantom braking there again. A lot of phantom braking these days. I mean, for this drive, not these days, sorry. Bit slow on the acceleration, taking off there on the. There's someone also tailgating me. I honestly feel like a Tesla is a tailgate magnet in Alberta, especially in Alberta. Very smooth driving, coming up, especially coming up on this intersection, which is a little bit of like a climb on a hill. It did it very smoothly. Really happy with that. Should be taking this right over here. Signals for it, but it doesn't really get into it. Now it does. That's okay. Sometimes that confuses the car behind us a little bit, so I'm always checking the rear mirror for that. Got a student driver in front of us. This is gonna be exciting. Alright, so we're coming up here on this merge. Oh. And I'm... Alright, I'm going to help it out. Let's see if it takes this turn. Nice, okay. So yeah, that merge was not very successful. It does do it very nicely, but coincidentally there was a car next to us and it didn't really give us room, and then it braked to give us room. And yeah, like, I don't know, FSD Beta was not really happy, so it went back to its lane, which the lane was ending, so I didn't want to get into that a drift of some snow or start losing control there. Let's say it was a precautionary disengagement, but I'm sure FSD Beta team can learn something from that. This turn does it very smoothly, always, all the time. Not too worried about it. Tend to bump up the speed over here just because it kind of drives slow. All right. So now it's signaling right, but there's a car next to us. It should really, yeah, slow down and merge into right behind it. So it did that. It's just, I don't know, it just feels like it's not very natural. Like, if you know that you're going to turn to, or like indicate and go to the next lane, you should foresee that for a little bit of time. I feel like the planning stage doesn't start until it starts like wanting to do that turn. And it should be wanting to do that turn right at the beginning of a street. So yeah, this turn's okay. Nothing really to yield for, so it followed through nicely. And then it's going to do its awkward thing over here where... Alright, that's good. Kind of went around that vehicle, the one to turn, and was negotiating with the pedestrian that wanted the vehicle to keep going, just to keep traffic going. That was nicely handled. I didn't do anything over there. I'm just gonna bump up the speed because the person behind me is getting impatient. A lot of impatient drivers on the weekend. Alright. Does this turn very weird. It doesn't really pick the right lane. I'm not happy with that. I hope when the snow clears up over there, it'll actually do it properly. Now it's signaling to the right, but there's no reason to do that, and we don't really need to change lanes because we're taking left over here. Okay, not too bad. So I'll kind of wrap it up over here. This is kind of our second, we're almost there, we're almost at our destination. Yeah, the way going there was okay. I think there was one disengagement where it didn't really get into the turn we wanted. This is our turn right now, so nicely done. Very good. Does this turn very good. It kind of gets confused sometimes over here. Not too often. Yeah, very happy with this drive. You know, we're close to, well, we are on public release, but right now, but folks that are on versions that are higher than the software versions that we have for FSD Beta are kind of waiting for FSD Beta to catch up. So what it means is that folks who have a new car and they're on the latest version and want to get FSD, if they request FSD Beta after buying it, of course, they're gonna have to wait a little bit of time to maybe for version 11 to catch up to that version that people are on right now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and if you really like this, please like my video and please subscribe to my channel. It'll help me a lot. Really appreciate it, and I like doing these drives, and I like sharing my experiences with everyone. And if you guys have any suggestions, please go ahead and let me know. Alright, so it should stop for that car. It's creeping a little bit forward, like I don't really like it when it does that. And then it does this thing where it commits and then brakes hard. So yeah, I'm not very happy with that. Well, thank you very much, folks, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.